Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the third installment of my progress vlogs. I'm just kicking it off here with some Wilderness Slayer, which brings me to what I want to talk about in the beginning of this video, is essentially my account and goals from this point forward. So I've got a few additional videos planned, which I'm not going to drop any hints on those, as if a lot of people watch these videos anyways. But for the 99s, you know, it's officially like kind of my road to max kind of thing. The final push for max. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got like 11 skills left. I got a max, so gotten a decent head start on most of them. And I forgot alchables, and I forgot my Slayer helm. Lacking this trip, but I want to focus a lot on Wilderness Slayer so that I can build up a bunch of Wilderness tickets for some of the other skills here. Partly in due to there's going to be a lot less double XP events unless they're provided from the players donating GP or donating real money for double XP lamps. So kicking it off with some Wilderness Slayer, going to try to focus a lot on Wilderness Slayer, also on getting my thieving up and doing some rune crafting, overall just skilling, but gonna do Slayer for the most part and thieving to build up some resources and some money to help carry me all the way through. Slayer helm and Alx, I'm just getting a ton of rune longsword drops, and now a level 8 star has dropped, so that gives me a good reason to go bank, I think, at only 9 kills. So I didn't actually record the drop because, yeah, there's a lot of people in the wilderness, so as soon as I got this Onyx drop, it was announced to everyone in the wilderness, so I just dipped out. But here's the loot from 38 of the red dragon kills. I've got an Onyx as well. So the red dragons actually have a pretty good drop table, and they're like almost 6,000 Slayer XP each. So on a wilderness task, red dragons so far are one of my favorite. Alright, so this will be the final kill of the red dragons task, and as you can see by my inventory here, it's actually been a pretty decent run. So also 1,000 wilderness tickets, some landed dimes to end the trip. Not bad at all for a 40 kill inventory. Got the Siren statuette, so overall pretty pleased. 176 Slayer points. I would like to get the herb bag eventually. Probably by the time I get it I won't need it, but if I ever want to go for like 200 mil herb lore or whatnot, having a herb bag would make things a lot easier for me. So now we're on our way to do Wildy task number 2, which is 69 Revenants, which is actually right next to Red Dragons in being a fantastic wilderness task to get. I currently have Chaos Elemental and Green Dragons, I think, blocked, so yeah, we'll see what else I have to block. Just hit 87 Slayer, and it's a real dangerous game trying to do the whole task in one inventory. I'm not sure if we'll make it. Alright, so we just completed our 69 Revenants Wilderness Slayer task. I was able to do it all without banking. It was a lot of dropping my shark, picking up, opening caskets, things like that. But here's the total loot of what we ended up with. I feel like this is a pretty lucky loot. Although we didn't get anything big ticket per se, all this stuff is going to add up to be a pretty decent amount of money. Like just even showing the stock face values here for a rev strip, it's not bad. So that's showing 4.2 mil. I know the value is a lot more than that. This is probably like a, I don't know, closer to a 6 mil rev trip. So I've decided to come do some mining for a little bit in an effort to try and get 90 mining, but what I'm also doing is the gold mine achievement, so also trying to get this done and see where it lands me on my mining level. Alright, so just finished the coal just in time for my summoning points here to run out, so I'm going to run to the bank and get another Titan and come do this gold ore. But I think I have to do 2,000, maybe it's only 1,000 gold ore. 2,000, Bam. Damn, son, where'd you find 90 mining? I'm almost scared to look at the amount of my... my God. So horrible. So I didn't actually have my mic out, but I did just hit 92 mining. I've got a double XP lamp for 30 minutes. I'm going to use it all up on mining, try to get some urns filled. Also trying to get this gold mine, I think is what it's called. Achievement done. Yeah, gold mine. Which, you know, I'm almost there, so not too much farther to go. Well, along our quest, we got a present little surprise, the pet golem skilling pet. I was curious to see if I would get any of them before I maxed or not. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure if I've just like forgotten to record, if I just haven't recorded, but I was looking back in my video 3 folder and I noticed the very last clip I had was 93 mining, and that was like, I don't know, a week ago, so I haven't been recording anything, but I have been playing the game. And I'm not sure why I haven't been recording anything, but here it is. I'm killing Corp for a Slayer task right now. I did get 99 mining. Probably, I don't know, a lot of skills since then. Trying to get max cape, in a sense, just rushing max cape right now for the next 2 days is double Slayer points, so I'm getting some Slayer out, doing expert and wilderness tasks, doing some rune crafting, doing some hunter. There's supposed to be 2 days of double XP coming up, so I should be able to max, you know, relatively soon, depending on how much I'm able to play, of course. No! I just used my insta-kill dart on a fucking chaos dwarf when I was going to the wildy worm. 8 Ceradomin. Let's do it. Nice. First minion kill, we get an effigy. I like it. So the true question is, will I be able to get through this one last kill without dying and losing all of my stuff? We'll find out. Not with fucking hits like this. There it is, 90 Slayer. So now, the only 2 skills that are not in the 90s are thieving and fire making. Fire making is really easy. I'm just holding off on it. There's no point in doing it right now. We've had so many events going on that I wanted to take advantage of them and, you know, do some of the not as fun skills right now. So as some of the events that West has planned, so I'm currently out of seeds, oh wow, but it is double XP, so I'm just going to run around, collect all the XP from my palm trees. As a part of some of the events that the community manager West has been doing, double XP is one of them. As you can see, I'm getting 304,000 XP per palm tree there. These are just fruit tree patches. You can teleport to every single one from the Tool Leprechaun. If I had more seeds, I would actually be using the fertile soil, and I always start by teleporting to the Trollheim teleport, simply because it's just the quickest way to get straight to the leprechaun, avoiding the wizard, things like that. But as soon as I get some more seeds, I'll come and replace these. Right now, if you didn't see here, I'm kind of zeroing in on max. We've got, wow, look at that. I've had 3 dead palm trees this trip. That almost never happens, but since I had nothing in return for the soil, they just said fuck me, right? So I'm getting pretty close to max here. We've got 30 hours of double XP. It's 7 o'clock in the afternoon my time, and I don't have work tomorrow, so I'm going to try and bust out as much XP as I can. Probably going to go do some wall safes. That's what I was on my way to do before I got distracted with my farm run, and then recording the new video, or the new clip here. I'm trying to push episode 3 out, and maybe I'll try to max by the end of this episode. So I've only got to do 500 wall saves, and the only thing I have to complain about wall saves is that it's just so tedious. But you can have a chance at getting some good loot, and getting these gems are always good. Ha! Sorry, Strag, I meant to give him a whip. I'll go do that now. Alright, that should be it. There's the final wall safe to complete Black Ibis. Blanked out there for a second. I was curious to see if this gives me any better XP. Let's see. 35 even. Nah. So we just hit 98 Slayer, which means we are just one level away from the max cape. It's taken me a lot longer than I originally projected it to, because I've had a few things in real life pop up, but I've got the whole day off. It's only 3 o'clock today, so pick up this shards. I've actually done like 3 glaciers tasks in a row. They're like the best XP. They're like 62,000 XP, and I've been getting like 20 plus per task, so it's making the XP fly by pretty good. And I have got a steadfast boot drop, and that's really it so far. So hoping for a Glavian, because that would complete my set for the boots.